The community's just on fire. You can kind of feel it, it's palpable. Entrepreneurs around here, they're younger, they're more free-spirited. You got the ideas running, they get each other fired up, and before you know it, we're talking about new ways to do things. And you can just feel it starting to snowball. And we're right on the cusp of like a really big explosion. So when somebody says it's beautiful here, I'm like, it really is, but wait till tomorrow. Well, I didn't choose this from home. God chose this for me, and thank God He did, because I love it here. Everything I love is here. Why would I want to go anywhere else? You know, fishing, hunting, water sports. The people around here are generous people. You know, like I said, the young people around here, the churches. Just so many people that's super active, and why would I want to go anywhere? I've got everything I need here. My family's here. Everything I love is here. So I would never change anything for anything. This is where I want to be. Well, we're a utility construction company based here in West Monroe, Louisiana. We put in all of the distribution gas lines for Atmos, CenterPoint, people like that come to your house. We also, a big part of what we do is the broadband initiative. We're getting people internet to rural areas. We are one of the fastest growing businesses in North Louisiana because of the initiatives done by the federal and state government. We've worked really closely with both of them. We've kind of identified the things that are really close to my heart, which are these people out in rural areas that was really affected by the COVID outbreak because they had to get rural learning and they didn't have any help and they didn't have any internet. And so they're a year behind because of it. And you got these smaller communities that are shrinking over time. And why are they shrinking? Because the first thing you ask when you go out to buy a new house on grandma's land that you want to inherit and you want to hunt for the rest of your life, but does it have internet? Can I do e-commerce from here? Can I do telehealth from here? Can I do rural learning from here? And the answers is no, you can't until now. And so now that we've identified that these people need help, they need broadband as part of their lives, just like you need electricity and water, now the federal government said, spend the money, and that's where we came in. So we wanted to help, and it was, like I said, it's near and dear to our heart to get broadband to the rural areas, and so it's been an easy push when I'm cheering for the little guy. Well, I'm the better face of the company, but a lot of my job is business development. I tend to work more with the customers. I tend to work more on the strategy. My brother's very analytical. We work very yin and yang. I come up with 20 ideas and he shoots down 19 of them, which is good because we'd be broke if we did them all. EPC, we're going to stick to what we know. Louisiana is the first to develop this broadband push. Vineeth and his crew down at Louisiana Connect has done a great job of getting us #1 in the nation. And it's great to be #1 at something other than maybe crime or something else, you know. And so because of that, that means we're the first to do this. There's a lot of eyes on us. We are the pioneers in our industry right now as far as broadband deployment through states. And that means that there's 49 other states to do this in. So EPC's not really gonna look around and see what everybody else is doing. We're gonna focus on what Louisiana's doing, and then we're gonna take this to Texas and Mississippi and the ones that follow after that. It did. We had no idea that there was an entrepreneurial network so strong here in Monroe, and especially the growth of it. And like I talked about earlier, the snowball effect that's happening in our age group and just with our group here in Monroe and West Monroe. And so when we got in Leadership Ouachita, we still really started realizing how many like-minded and different opinions that we could take in. We call those blind spots in the executive world. People may not think like us, but that's great because now I've identified an issue that could come up and bite me later. And so with those different opinions, we're like, man, we need more of this in our life. And because of that, we've identified things that we could do in our own business to generate growth. I would love for us to utilize the river. I know we have grand plans for the river. You can go on online and see what the grand plans are. I would love to see what downtown looks like with more foot traffic. I think that we underutilized the Monroe Civic Center. I would love to see that used as an expo space where 20, 30,000 people come every week and use their Amex to spend at Parrish and Doe's and Cotton and all those downtown. And I would love to see people walking down the Ziert again and at night visiting the nightlights and spending their money in Monroe instead of having Monroe people spend their money in Monroe. I want Texas's money. I want Mississippi's money. So if we could get more of that, that'd be great. One word, ooh, you got me narrowed down there. One word to describe our area, I would say, would be 2 words. It'd be on fire. I feel like we're on fire. Everybody else is trailing for second right now. We want number 1.